Hello, welcome back to Fist Entertainment for my first Arrow video review for this event. Unfortunately, this is in 2K, so it's just a regular Blu-ray. It's not a 4K, but that's okay because Arrow Video did a damn good job on this. In fact, I really can't find anything bad to say about this title, and that would be. Make sure I get the right date on there. Yeah, okay. Yeah. 1986 Creepshow 2. Now, as you notice, I'm using the new artwork on this. I will point that out because this is reversible. You have the original artwork on the other side. After watching this movie, and I might add, I've seen bits and pieces of this throughout the years of my life, but I never watched a whole movie until earlier today. And after watching the entire movie, that artwork makes a hell of a lot more sense to me than the original poster artwork. Because the original poster artwork reuses this guy right here. This skeleton figure. Well, they used that skeleton figure is a promotional thing for this movie when it comes to the original artwork. But that skeleton character is not in this movie. But this guy is. This is kind of the guy that's telling the ghoulish stories. So it makes more sense to have this side for your artwork, which is why it's like that. Alright. Well, obviously, this is another horror anthology. Now, out of the two Creepshow films, which one do I think is better? This is going to be very weird. Because usually I wouldn't say this. But now that I've actually seen all of Creepshow Part 2, I love both of these. I really do. I love both of these films. But as much as I love this one, out of the two, I gotta stick with this one. I think this one is a better movie. I think the stories are a hell of a lot scarier in this one. I think that they have more morality to listen to tell. And I just think they're just better out there. Just more thrilling stories and anthology going on with this one. All right. Well, let's read the synopsis on the back and see how well it plays out to the stories of the film. Titans of Terror, George A. Romero and Stephen King deliver yet another selection of blood-curdling tales in Creepshow 2, the follow-up to the 1982 horror classic. In an old Chief Wood Inherd, a group of young hoodlums face rebellion from an unlikely source after looting a local hardware store. Meanwhile, the raft sees a group of horny teens wishing they read the warning signs first before taking a dip in a remote lake. Finally, an uptight businesswoman finds herself with some unwanted company following a hit-and-run incident. The hitchhiker. Retaining the same EC comic book flavor that made the original such a hit, Creepshow 2, this time directed by long-time Romero collaborator Michael Gornsnick, is a standoff horror anthology from the minds of two of the gene's master craftsmen. Alright. Yeah, that sounds about right. Okay, the quality. This one has a brand new 2K restoration. And it's a damn good 2K restoration. In fact, it's very similar to a 4K restoration. But it doesn't have the HDR10 and Dolby Vision push that you have on a 4K release, of course. But it does have quite good quality. Definitely a reference quality 2K for sure. The sound options are interesting because you have a mono 1.0 PCM sound presentation to choose from, as well as a 2.1 stereo DTS HDMA sound presentation and a 5.1 DTS HDMA surround sound presentation. I would say that I definitely recommend the 5.1 sound presentation of the film. And I might add, I was very, very amazed by the 5.1 sound presentation of this movie because it was very, very dramatic and very loud and had a lot of effects for what it is, which is a 1986 movie that was recorded in mono sound. I mean, this film in 1986, this film only had mono sound capabilities. It didn't have surround sound capabilities. And so this film having really damn good 5.1 surround sound, that's pretty fucking good. The picture definitely has a lot going on. It really has a lot of detail and very good balance of color from day and night. Because unlike the first film, there's a lot of it takes place during the day. The first film was always either indoors in a chamber piece setting or was at night. There was a few little things that are out during the day, but there's a lot of day stuff in this one, and yeah, it plays out quite well. So yeah, definitely enjoyed this one. Why do I think it's better than the first one? Well, I think the stories are more grounded in the second one than they are in the first one. I think the actors are a little bit better. And you had some very big A-class actors in the first Creepshow. You had some pretty good A-class actors in this one, too. But yeah, out of them, I have to say that Creepshow 2 is my favorite. Now, as for Creepshow 3, we will not be reviewing that film, and I have never seen it, so I can't say anything about that film. I've heard from critics that it's not as good as the first two, so that's what to say about that. Well, that's my thoughts on Creepshow 2. I hope you enjoyed. I say definitely check the film out in any way that you want to. And as far as the Blu-ray releases go, I recommend this over any other Blu-ray release. This is the one to get. So to make a trip down to Barnes & Noble, or go on in the internet, and go to Amazon.com or go to Arrow Video themselves and order a copy. Amazon.com probably your quickest way on the internet to do it. Or go to Barnes & Noble. There's always one nearby. You have to drive 30 minutes. It's worth it. And I will see you guys next time.